Every day, we experience and learn new things through the media. The students that we used to talk to in our school and perceive the perspective of a college student. In this generation, here in the Philippines, an issue about anti-intellectualism or smart shaming takes lightly by the Filipinos as a humor already. Anti-intellectualism is widespread now in the society by experiencing it to school, outside the campus, and even in your home. It limits the self-assurance of a person by sharing his or her ideas and learnings. To know the background and how it exists in our culture, there will be someone who will give an explanation of this kind of matter and how it will give a power of expression of the people who experience this kind of stigma.
Anti-intellectualism is becoming hostile, probably because first, the informant may come off as boastful in sharing his or her thoughts that may affect the flow of conversation. Second, the listener might feel inferior due to the intellectual capacity difference. Third, I believe maturity is a big factor in this phenomena, probably because instead of trying to understand the other people's thoughts or perspective, you try to outsmart them by teasing them. And lastly, because I think smart shaming or anti-intellectualism happens simply because you have different takes, you have different opinions on the subject matter that you both want to justify.
Students who undergo with this kind of problem secretly feel belittled and teased by other people about the knowledge that he or she has. That's why they rather not to talk about it and keep it to themselves. When it comes to the accomplishments of the students nowadays, how can anti-intellectualism be a big deal to everyone?
Meron siyang effect kasi magkakaroon ng tendency na yung taong pinahiya na mag-research siya or mag-aral pa siya about doon. Tapos meron din isang effect na psychological kasi magkakaroon siya ng trauma na hindi na magko-comment sa mga current issues na nangyari sa ating society. So ang mangyari, mawalan siya ng pakailam doon and it's alright na mag-criticize sa mga issues sa mga nangyari sa ating society.
Dapat din, matuto yung tao or mga Pilipino na magpahalaga ng education kasi sobrang laking bagay ng education. Hindi education as in education na makatapos ng college. Kasi sobrang daming tao na gumagraduate and yet hindi edukado. Ngayon, paano mo masasabi na edukado yung isang tao? Masasabi mo na edukado yung isang tao kung marunong siyang rumespeto sa iba, kung alam niya kung paano sumagot sa mga tanong, kung paano siya makisalamuha sa ibang tao. And yun yung mga bagay na sa tingin ko ay makakasagot sa problema ng anti-intellectualism sa bansa natin ngayon. Kasi sobrang halaga na marunong kang rumespeto sa sinasabi ng ibang tao. I mean, hindi natin kailangan mag-agree sa isang topic para maging kind tayo sa isa't isa. Ang mahalaga is marunong tayong umaccept sa sinasabi ng isa't isa and marunong tayong mag-analyze sa kung saan ba yung mga certain points, certain topics na dapat natin i-accept.
For the reason, we mainly deals with the consciousness and direct experience of an individual. We should now finally consider that anti-intellectualism is part of the Filipino culture in this generation. Nevertheless, we can still face it and lessen the stereotyping by the millennials. The start is within you.